It's pretty easy. Pretty simple one today, not a lot.
I'd looked it over previously.
Yeah.
Before coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll discuss that. That's a big one.
Anybody else coming?
Tom might come.
Okay.
I told him there wasn't much, but we can get started whenever
Yeah,
you're
that's
ready.
fine.
Yeah. All right. So we're calling to order the operations meeting for Friday, November
14.
14.
glasses on, 14th. Board members present, Mark Inhart.
Tony Sadowski.
We will approve the agenda. I'll make that motion. Yes.
In favor?
We'll approve the posted minutes, make that motion.
Second.
Approved.
All right.
Or you?
Moved.
So a couple things that are in progress that you're aware of that working on the bus patrol update. I just got back. Ivy Lands, Warminster's, Upper South had a couple questions and wanted a couple just minor changes on the wording of how they said township and things like that. So that should be back to me next week. The install is set for the second week of December now to start.
Great.
And be done by the first or second week of January. So we should be able to, we're planning right now to put out all the information to the public to go live the day we get back from winter break, which whatever that Monday is, I think the 5th.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that's our projection on, and if a few buses aren't quite in operation yet, those will follow in the next week. So we project to go live with the system, advertise it for a couple weeks prior, all that on that first week of January. So that hopefully enhances that safety we need for those school buses. So.
Right.
And then
We could, I mean, I don't know if we'll have the attention of the entire nation, but we can mention them at the upcoming school board meetings too, just to start prepping people in those public forums as well. If we know it's coming, then hey, heads up, we'll communicate more, but just anybody watching, listening.
And I'll get some language from them to do.
Great.
So I'll say, hey, how do you put this out formally? What's the language you use so it sounds,
Yes.
so I can talk with them and ask about language and communication.
Do the violations start right away, or is there's a phasing period where they get a
Well, no,
warning, then it's a violation?
That's the advertised period.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks yet, how long they had to advertise the system's gonna be online this date. As soon as it goes online officially, that's when it starts.
Violations start.
Yep.
Right away.
violations start. So,
Okay.
There it is.
You're aware of the boardroom sewer line that's going on. We're gonna start tearing half this room apart, carpet up and everything, somewhere in that 18th. Mask everything off, prep it all for them because they're gonna have to come in here and jackhammer and saw all the concrete. They're expected to start that the Friday after, actually start the sawing and jackhammering the Friday after Christmas and maybe work Saturday. And then 2 to 3 days the next week because of New Year's, and hopefully out of there by that next Friday with the concrete down. It can cure for a few days, and then we come back the following week and start putting the room back in order.
Are they going to be able to save this attractive carpet? I'm only
gonna
kidding.
try.
I hope not.
We have
I hope
some
not.
We'll have some others.
Yeah, I
but,
actually kind of hope not.
yeah, we have some samples, but I do want to try and save it. It's just
Oh, really? Okay.
one less expense.
Yeah.
It depends how they come up, but I have extras upstairs, so
Okay.
you might not get that wish. So I don't know if
Just
you're-
out of curiosity, where is the area where they're going to be?
So it comes under the wall right here.
Yeah.
Goes
Tom.
directly out under Marcy, under the wall there.
Okay.
So the hallway will be good.
Like going.
Just this area right here where it's
We're gonna tear it back to like this projector.
Okay.
And up there.
Right.
One of the big concerns
Score!
is all of the communication power that's under the slab in these boxes
Sure.
where these go. So it's gonna be a little bit of looking around and trying to figure out how we avoid damage and all that stuff. But we know where the conduit goes and all that stuff. We've done the prep for that.
Okay. Great.
Just a little bit, that's the only
Gotcha.
touchy point of the whole thing. All right, so. Yeah,
It's important.
But yeah,
yeah.
Knowing it's the fault line is here now when we're back in session next year and the whole board table tilts in.
Right? Planned. So I don't know, a couple weeks ago, we got notice from the Schoolhouse Learnings, their attorney or whatever, about wanting to redraw plot lines at the bus garage. And we don't know exactly what that looks like yet. We put, our solicitors and them are talking. We don't know if they want to redraw it for purpose of, I don't know if they're going to sell, or they just want to redraw so they can give us that portion, sell us that portion that we are utilizing. We don't know those details yet, but I thought it would be good, Tom and I talked about it, to bring this to your attention that we're working on this. As you see in the left-hand one, that is our property. And you see our building goes through part of their property, and our gas pumps and where we park are mostly on their property. And we actually own that garage up front, which I was not aware of. But they lease it out to a landscaper, the schoolhouse learning. So I think that's where the trade-off might have been. I can't find any official paperwork on that, but I think they're allowed to lease that. So I don't know if they want to take that garage in their building and give us the rest. I don't know, but there's more to follow on that. And I think it would be beneficial if we could get all that land, considering we don't have enough room for parking and things like that. So just wanted to raise that up so you know what that's happening.
Number of previously negotiated discussions around that, right, that allow us access and use on all of the space that we are using, right, which sort of cuts off, if you're not familiar, right? So as Jim said, these lines down here into our building and then up is our property, right? And they own sort of everything else on the other side. But there are easements that have been negotiated or discussed and or approved around that to get that done. They had reached out to Jeff Garten. He reached out to Abe and to Jim and I. And right now, it sounds like they just want to get what they're using set up as what they're using, and what we're using to be defined as what we're using, right? So whether that's a part in their property tax assessment, perhaps there's a lot of reasons one would want to do that. I think is where we'll ultimately end up. Okay.
So,
All right. So it's just more of a radar, getting it on the radar to be.
yeah, there's an easier one to see on the left. You can see both plots together.
You don't, I mean, anything's possible, but you don't foresee the possibility they have to redo that. But, hey, surprise, next week we're selling to get your buses out.
Well,
No, I'm knock on wood hope,
Right.
right, that we would not have put the money in to do the work we did if that was the case, right? So
This kind of got sprung on you, we didn't know it was
invested a lot
coming.
of money to put in the gas tanks, to manage those tanks right underground. We did it again for the propane tanks that are in there. So we have a lot of money invested in them. So before we came to here, but I can't imagine anyone would have done that without very clear 99-year leases for a penny kind of thing.
Right,
Well,
okay.
pennies are going away, so
Whatever it is.
right?
Yeah,
That's
this
the pre-exchange.
This drawing came from their lawyer so this
That's
is how it's,
Izette's drawing, isn't it?
what's that?
Did that come from them?
Oh, maybe it was Barry Isaac, yeah.
From Isette.
This is how it's being used right now. So we're hopeful that we don't know what they want to do with the property, or they just want to clear it up, or we're not sure if they are putting it up for sale, so.
We'll
The
see.
last exchange, Jeff said that had reached out to them, they had reached back to Jeff looking for an update. He responded, we're in, there's a change in board leadership coming out of the election, and that we will be back to in December. So that's really where that sits today.
Okay, same things are going on with capital planning, looking at a few roofs also, we were talking about a little bit ago, but that's, Klinger and Log needs some attention to maybe next summer in a couple of the areas. So more to follow on that. This is just the normal, and we'll get to the FCS thing here coming to take to the board. We'll talk about that. Tom, you have any capital updates on any of these slides, or they're still pretty much, okay? It's okay. Okay, so, oh, that's not. We had Barry Izette come out a few months ago and look at both rooms to see it was feasible and lay them out, and this is the proposal they came back with to basically develop a full plan for install through the construction phase. And that's so it's 40,000 per building, basically, to do all of that for us. Biggest thing is asbestos abatement and things like that 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 have to be done because both those buildings still have those tiles in them. So I wanted to take this forward to the board so we can get that plan, so we can get it in next summer's schedule. Because if we wait too long, they're not going to have time to do the engineering and all the drawings and things like that if we don't get it moving forward. And even if they do this phase now and we can't afford it next summer, that portion is done and all the drawings are there, engineered drawings are done, everything's complete, we can go on it. We can send out stuff based on that, bids and things like that. So that's like that. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think you actually just answered my question, but, read it. It's, the scope of work, the project itself, no issues at all, makes sense. What they're proposing makes sense. The work needs to get done, absolutely. But I was looking at it as it's, basically it's just rebuilding some interiors. It's not exterior work. It's not, sight lines on groundwork and stuff. So looking at the proposal, it looks like Barry Izette is basically a project manager.
Yep.
So, just throwing this out there, I know you were busy, you're doing a lot, but I've worked with you for a couple of years. I respect your abilities. You're a smart guy. You know what you're doing. I think you do a great job. Not that I want to heap a lot more on your plate, but
Nope.
Do we need to spend $81,000 for a project manager? Can't that be done in-house?
So in total, yeah, we could do some, I agree with you. We could do something else, but some of that is a cost that we're gonna take on anyway. The cost of the design. I mean, I'm not a designer, right? The cost of any of the engineered drawings, which are probably $10,000.
So the contractor doing the work wouldn't do that? When they do that?
They would have those engineered drawings ready. That's part of this, is
Okay.
doing the drawings and everything. So some of those costs are in here. Yeah, could we save maybe, we're gonna do newspaper advertisements and bid phase, and we're gonna have to pay for that. Or we have to go out with that. So do we save $30,000 maybe?
Okay.
You're not gonna save 81 is what I'm
Correct.
telling
Okay,
you.
so it's down to
It's
like
not gonna be an
30,
$81,000 savings because I do it, because we still have to do many of these phases also.
Okay.
And pay somebody to do some of it.
Okay.
So
And
just,
that's Board two.
yeah, and that's both
Yeah.
schools.
Yeah, no, I'm not,
And I missed that, right, when you first showed me.
Right.
I almost fell out of my chair.
right,
I mean,
but,
engineered drawings for,
Two different projects.
yeah, no, the price isn't bad. I just, it's just money to, when we have somebody who knows their stuff. But then again, I guess for like 30 grand,
Yeah.
you would probably have to take this on full time, which
Yeah.
means you wouldn't be able to do anything else. So now it's a trade-off. It's probably worth 30 grand to just get it done, and you can continue doing your thing instead of being
Yep.
buried knee deep in this every day, which you would probably have to be, right?
I think
Yeah.
the help, the oversight part.
Yeah.
Right, is the last line in there, that construction phase, right, that's 23,800 for two projects.
Okay.
Right? I think that's the money that is truly,
Yeah.
if you're pointing sort of project managers. Right?
Okay.
I think that's the project management line.
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
I think aside from that, while it's not taking over a classroom for another classroom, like we have done in numerous projects, right? We did it at Log College, we split a classroom, you recall, and we did that project, and we did it on our own, right? We managed it, we did it. We had our team go in there, and we had floor tiles abated, because that's all asbestos, we cleared that out, we laid new floors in. That we can do. This is a little more complicated, because these rooms bounced around over the existence of their lifetime, right? So there's a lot of electrical that's in the floor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of piping.
Okay.
There's part
Yep.
of the drainage to, from food service, right, or,
Yep.
the FCS classrooms, right, so there are sinks and all of
Okay.
that. They,
Yeah, that makes sense.
they are a little more complicated, right?
Right.
It's not as simple as just, that would be an option, right, is to just sort of take the cabinets out, stick new cabinets in and call it a day, buy a couple of appliances and be done, right? What they're looking to do is, those classes are very crowded, they're very
Yep.
popular classes.
Yeah,
Those are
they do, every class goes through. I mean, they're-
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to be, was just recabinetry, a little more things, be done.
Yeah.
Okay.
stations where
Okay.
we relocate the teachers.
We're gonna take a wall out in one of the, in
Okay.
the log college, there's a wall coming
Right.
out that we know is not load
Yeah,
bearing.
that
but it
makes
still has to-
Modernizing these things for the first time in what, 60 years?
Oh, yeah, no, there,
Yeah.
absolutely 100% this
And
needs
we
to be
want
done.
Just
some-
took out the bed for bed making.
Right, right.
We want something that,
It's still there. That only left
With-
we want something of
with
good
the olive
quality
green
that's
metal
not gonna
cabinets?
fall apart in 2
With the
years
olive
also.
green metal cabinets?
Absolutely.
Like, that's a waste of, if it's not good quality and done right,
Yeah.
it's not gonna last
Yeah,
very
no,
long.
I didn't realize the
Yes.
scope of it was as large.
And it's, they're
And
heavy
it-
use rooms.
Yeah, and, yeah, like I said, I have full faith that you could manage it, but then for 11 grand per classroom, you'd be running back and forth every day for months and not be able to do your job.
And
And
I've
that
tried to
doesn't make
figure
any
out a
sense.
way to do it in-house, but I'd have
Yeah.
3 of my 4 maintenance guys working all summer
Yeah.
on that. You know, for weeks, and they would get nothing else completed.
Yeah, no,
So
I
it's a
didn't-
really, it's a big grab. It's
Oh, yeah,
not an easy
yeah.
project with
No,
plumbing,
it makes sense, no, it makes complete sense, I just thought,
venting, everything,
yeah.
so.
as long as I believe both of you have been on the operations committee, right, this has been. a
Yes, it's
project
always
that
been there,
has
yeah.
always existed.
No, it's exciting to be moving.
Oh, yeah,
forward
no, it's awesome to
because
get
we
it done.
wanted to Get this.
I
one
want to
moving
get this done
forward.
for a long time, so.
Done in the summer.
Oh, yeah, there's no question about it needing to be done, the scope of the work. I just thought we could manage it in-house, but it makes more sense for you to do your regular job.
Yeah, I have no
For that
issue
cost.
with the
Yeah, that
board
makes sense.
taking this.
Yeah, I'm good with it, yeah.
And again, we can move this forward and have it complete.
Yeah.
And if we say, hey, comes budget time, we can't afford it this
Right.
year, we
We'll
hold it
pause
for
a
a year,
little
but
bit.
all of this work is good.
Yeah.
And we won't
that's
have,
great.
and we won't have 81 grand in it by the time we get all the plans. We won't be paying them the rest of the construction phase and things like that and the bids until we move forward to that project, so we're gonna put a lot less in it to get it ready to go before we totally send it out for bid and do it, so.
Yeah, no, I understand, it makes complete sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
That's it? Okay, we're
Easy.
adjourned.
Perfect, thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank
Have a
you
good
all.
Weekend.
No issues there.
Tom's still got time to do other things, yeah. You know I like to eat 11:15. Tom, you know I like to eat 11:15.
I know, you're a man of much structure, you know that.
I am. My belly tells me so. Right.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, great holiday, if I don't see you.
Yeah, right?
Appreciate it.
I think the sewer pipe is a,